Alrighty, so yeah, I got the gum in my mouth, but I had to do a review. I just pulled up from work. Got the red lip going on for you guys. Because, I mean, it's nothing cooler than to do a video review with red lipstick on in the daytime. No shade for people who wear it in the daytime. I just don't like to wear a bright color in the daytime. So just gotta let you know briefly what's going on with me. I've started my classes. I've got 3. I've already got A's in the 3 first classes, which is great. Thank God for giving me the grace to do that. And so now what I gotta do is have 3 classes, and I was kind of having some anxiety because I didn't have one of the books for the classes, but luckily the book is not what you need to do the article reviews, which are a maximum of 4 pages. And we got to meet the teacher yesterday. It was pretty cool, and I was late for class because of the wreck on that was going to exit 5, and so I knew I was going to kiss ass when I got in. I was like, oh my god, hello, I'm so sorry, And I got in the class, I participated, and I actually got up to go. It went pretty good. I went to meet her, and I said I apologize for being late for class, first of all, and then I let her know I know my topic, and I'm ahead of the game too. And when I'm online today, she gave me them full 10 points. That's great. So you have to just know how to be with people. You have to show people respect, right? And you can't get respect. You don't earn respect by demanding it. You get it by showing it. And I think most of, especially our young people today, if they started realizing that that's how you get respect, I think that there would be less confrontation. I think people would be more happy with themselves. Do we really? Just question, like, do you have to really fight about everything? And sometimes it's cool. It's good to stand up for what you believe in, and sometimes you have to fall back. What I have learned is, like, don't let what you see in the world fool you. Like, there's all kind of stuff on the media and the TV shows and stuff. I've become a born again Christian recently in the last couple of months. And the most amazing thing that happened to me was this past Sunday, yes. When I went to church, I had been dealing with some family stuff, and I had fear and anxiety, but I was in denial of that. I didn't really, but I just went to church this past Sunday, and the pastor had said before he started, he said, well, I want to welcome everybody to the church and everything. He said, before I get started, I just want to talk about fear. He's like, if you're living in fear, please come up here. I want to pray for you. Like, seriously, don't be afraid to come up here. And it was just like, I don't know if I'm using the right kind of words, but that just stuck out to me. And like when he said that, I decided I'm gonna go up and I'm going to talk to him and let him pray for me. And I feel like the most miraculous thing happened to me. God spoke to me. It's like, she's so meek and so humble. I want to pray against the fear of success and the fear of failure. And when he said that, I just started crying because I knew it was authentic. When you have God speak to you through his child, like, Pastor Tony's a child of God too. All of us are. It's authentic. It's really personal. So that should have been empowering for me, that God knows me. Because how could Pastor Tony have known that unless it was through God, and they laid hands on me, and I started crying. I was like a bawling mess, and they gave me, I don't know how many tissues they gave me, but they gave me, like 3 tissues. So it's like, oh my gosh, I sat down, and my friend, who was like my new adopted mother, said, you needed that. You needed that. And it just made me feel great to have her in my life. Someone asked me today, did you lose your mom? And I said, yes, but at the same time, now I can start saying, no, I didn't lose my mom. You know, she was sent to heaven. And now I have gained a new mother. I realized today was the day, the next time that somebody asked me about my mother, I'm going to say, I just dropped something from my purse for, and that's like the boom. Yes, just say that, so people can know that they need to start thinking about life. Because when you're dying, or if you're sick, or someone else is sick in a family, then you need to let them know. No, I sent them to heaven. She passed on. She passed to heaven. She's at home where I'm gonna be one day. And that's the message. You have to be careful. I'm not gonna say that at work because it's just like religiously, you don't know where somebody stands, but and talk about God. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna be a missionary and minister myself. If I'm gonna do this, I really gotta start talking to people. And sometimes I don't want to sound like I'm preaching, but at the same time, whatever. If they get pissed off at me, I've been bold at other things. Like, please, I've been bold about my salad the other day. Didn't have enough chicken on it. I'm gonna be bold about Jesus. I think all of us can learn from, being bold from Jesus. Oh, Jesus, and what he's done, I've financially been able to take care of myself, no worries. I've been sleeping really good, and someone broke in my house. But that was why I was talking about that fear thing. But I have a new system, an automated system that I can call and I can check in my own house. I have the police there without me having even worried, lift a finger. I'm not going to live in fear. And that's what Valerie told me. She said, Ashley, you don't have to live in fear. You can go get a restraining order. You don't have to move. You don't. That's not something that you need to feel like you need to do. And I was like, I know, you're right. So I've decided to stay here. And I gotta get out of this car, so I'm gonna go inside and walk my dog. And don't even mind me, I'm playing in my hair, but I just got a lot, there's a lot to think about. Don't be afraid, just don't be blinded either with what you're seeing and like how it's affecting your mind. And there are false prophets out there. There's people, even people that claim to be Christian and they believe in God and they don't. You need to know that they don't have any good intentions except for spreading and propagating Jesus Christ and God's word. Okay? And I'm sorry, yeah, it's true. Don't be scared. Just know. Just know. Don't be scared, because God is the one that's gonna win in the end. They all said that. The rest of them people was rejects that fell out of heaven. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a reject. You don't want to be following people who follow the rejects. Why would you do that? It's so easy to believe that they weren't, because of this whole material shit, right? And people who know, like the research and know what I'm talking about, know what I mean. Don't walk in the flesh, people. I'm here to tell you to walk in the spirit.